Hi everyone, Caroline from ThoughtFarmer here. I hope you've enjoyed a fantastic summer and that you're looking forward to fall as much as I am. Today I'm going to walk you through our latest release, ThoughtFarmer 10.3. And for this release, we're introducing two new updates. The first update relates to FormFlow, which has been optimized to create better employee surveys. And the second update relates to the employee profile page, which has been updated to include preferred pronouns. So let's start with the FormFlow updates. FormFlow is a really popular ThoughtFarmer feature, and it's used in some capacity by almost all of our customers. And one of the most popular use cases for FormFlow has been employee surveys. So with that in mind, our product team added functionality that allows you to build surveys that not only look amazing, but also will increase your survey submission rates. The new FormFlow functionality can be put into one of three categories. First, there are several new form elements, including a rating scale and a rating matrix. Second, there is new functionality within the existing elements. And third, and this is a big one, form permissions have been updated, and your forms can now be submitted anonymously. So let's look at each of these three categories in action. And to do that, let's imagine we're looking for feedback on an internal training workshop. First, the new form elements. In this case, the rating scale and matrix could be used to rate certain aspects of the workshop. For example, the rating scale, which you might know as a Likert scale, could be used to rate the overall usefulness of the training session on a scale of 1 to 5. The rating matrix, on the other hand, could be used to rate the actual content of the workshop or even the presenter. For example, was the amount of material covered appropriate, or was the presenter knowledgeable on the topic presented? Next, let's look at the new functionality within existing elements, specifically the section break element. If you add a new section to your form, you will now have the option to display each section on a separate page, which versus a form that requires a lot of scrolling, will make for a more approachable survey, and one that will likely have fewer skipped questions. And last, but by no means least, let's look at the updated permissions. As you know, there's often a strong case for allowing employees to submit feedback anonymously, and that can now be achieved through the permissions section of each form. It's as easy as checking a box, and you'll notice that when you do check that box, other options that don't apply to the form will automatically be disabled. Before we move on, I have one other bonus update for you. In addition to what we've just reviewed, we're also launching a new set of APIs that will really help your developers extend the functionality of FormFlow. Of course, if you have any questions about FormFlow or the updates we just reviewed, please reach out to your customer success manager, who will be more than happy to walk you through them. Okay, now let's talk about the preferred pronouns feature. And as the name suggests, the update allows employees to add a preferred pronoun to their profile page. Managing the feature is done through the admin panel, where it has been added to the main section of the profile information. There are, of course, some defaults that you can choose from, such as she, her, he, him, or they, them, but you can also allow your employees to add their own custom pronoun too. And actually adding a pronoun to your profile is as simple as editing your profile page, or it can also be done through a sync with Active Directory. Just one last quick but important note, ThoughtFarmer 10.3 will be our last release that supports Internet Explorer 11. So please ensure that all ThoughtFarmer users are running a modern browser such as Microsoft Edge, Chrome, or Safari, so you're ready for ThoughtFarmer 10.4 and beyond. And that's pretty much it. There's lots of other updates, but as always, you can visit the documentation section of our community site to read the detailed notes for the 10.3 release. And as always, remember to subscribe to our monthly newsletter, which highlights our most exciting news and updates. Thank you, and see you next time.